Hi, I'm Hubert Centers. Welcome to Absolute Wealth's weekly edition of Centers Strategies. Let's take a look at this week's strategy. In this week's strategy, we're going to discuss gravity. If you've been trading for more than, say, 2 seconds, you obviously know by now that nothing goes straight up and nothing goes straight down. And as good as a company as Apple is, AAPL, and as good as a stock it is to trade on a momentum basis as it continues to just mainly go up, it cannot defy the laws of gravity. Nothing goes straight up, nothing goes straight down. Obviously, there's going to be corrections along the way on its journey to potentially maybe to $700. So how do you trade this? Well, if you're long Apple, you want to think about taking some profits. If you're not already long Apple, where would be some key points that you could either add to or initiate a long trade? So all you're going to do is you're just going to use some good basic technical analysis approaches on this. And what you're going to do is you're going to see where you've got kind of support and resistance. But remember, on support and resistance, these are areas of interest. All right, they're not okay, it has to bounce here. It's how it acts when it gets around that area. Does it bounce? And does it thud? Or does it bounce off air? Does it act like a trampoline? Or does it act like a dead cat bounce is what we call it in trading lingo? In other words, does it just thud and then stay there? So what we're going to do is we're going to use a horizontal line here. And we're going to see that you can see that there is a little bit of support that was around this area. And see, you can see the support area goes from 594 all the way up to about 600. So in this area, we'll just say it's 593. There was no bounce through that. So support was violated. So it's going to go to the next level down. So just think of it, next floor. All right. The next floor that Apple could potentially either bounce off of or thud or continue to go lower through would be this area of 574. Now, there is an open gap here, and open gaps tend to act like open windows, and they like to be closed. The market hates open windows, and it wants to close them. So there'll be another area of influence or confluence or support, whatever you want to call it, and it's going to be at 568. So when it gets down here to 574 to 568, pay attention to how it acts. If it comes down there real fast and bounces up, decent long or a decent position that you can add to your already long position in Apple. If it craters and just cuts through it like a hot knife through butter, well, then the next area or the next step down area will be down here. Now, don't make the fatal mistake or error that a lot of people do when they do support and resistance. What they'll do is they'll just come down here and go, okay, the next level's here. That looks okay, but remember, this was resistance, and once resistance is broken, it then becomes support. So this used to be resistance, all right, RES or IS, depending on, I guess, if you're dyslexic or not, like myself. And then you can see it pulls back, and then it broke up through that. So now this is going to be support, all right. Really, really important to see if when it comes down here in the price action, if this does not hold, then you're going to come back, fall to this area, and then you're looking for a bounce up. If the bounce does not hold, and then it goes lower, then you can fall back to this area. So remember, when you're trading a high volatility instrument like Apple, nothing goes straight up, nothing goes straight down, and look for your areas for pullback so that you can defend yourself on support and resistance. Good luck, see you on the next video. And resistance. Good luck, see you on the next video.